Have you ever wondered why some games never lose their magic, no matter how many years pass? The kind of classics that feel just as fun and groundbreaking now as they did decades ago. From pixelated adventures to early 3D masterpieces, these titles helped shape gaming history and still hold up against modern releases. In this list, we'll explore 14 old-school games that every gamer should revisit at least once. You might even find yourself hooked all over again. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on more gaming gems. Number 1. Super Mario Bros. 3. Often considered the crown jewel of the NES era, Super Mario Bros. 3 is the platformer that redefined gaming. Released in 1988, it introduced a world map, power-ups like the Super Leaf that gave Mario his iconic raccoon suit, and inventive levels that pushed the hardware to its limits. The game was not only a technical marvel for its time but also an absolute joy to play, combining tight controls with imaginative design. Even decades later, its levels feel fresh and challenging, reminding us why it's often hailed as one of the greatest video games of all time. Number 2. The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. When Ocarina of Time launched in 1998 for the Nintendo 64, it set a new gold standard for action-adventure games. Its introduction of lock-on targeting, expansive 3D exploration, and epic storytelling changed how developers approached world building. Players guiding Link through Hyrule, solving puzzles, exploring dungeons, and experiencing the time travel mechanic for the first time felt revolutionary. Even now, its emotional beats, like playing the ocarina to shift time and summon magic, make it unforgettable. It's a game that continues to inspire modern open-world titles. Number 3. Half-Life 2. Released in 2004, Half-Life 2 wasn't just a shooter, it was a glimpse into the future of interactive storytelling. The introduction of the Source engine brought realistic physics, allowing players to manipulate the world in new ways, especially with the iconic gravity gun. Gordon Freeman's silent resistance against the oppressive Combine remains a masterclass in environmental storytelling, with every abandoned building and propaganda broadcast adding to the narrative. Half-Life 2 still holds up today not just for its gameplay but for its atmosphere, pacing, and incredible sense of immersion. Number 4. Doom, 1993. The granddaddy of first-person shooters, Doom brought raw adrenaline to the gaming world in 1993. Its fast-paced action, heavy metal soundtrack, and gruesome demons turned it into an instant cultural phenomenon. Players blasting their way through Mars military bases and hell itself felt groundbreaking, especially with its pseudo-3D graphics and LAN multiplayer that laid the foundation for online gaming. Even with countless re-releases and mods, the original Doom still captures the thrill of pure, unfiltered chaos, proving why it remains relevant 3 decades later. Number 5. Street Fighter II. Fighting games existed before Street Fighter II, but this 1991 classic transformed the genre into a global sensation. Its tight mechanics, diverse character roster, and emphasis on competitive skill made it the foundation of the esports scene long before the term even existed. From Ryu's Hadouken to Chun-Li's lightning kicks, these iconic moves became cultural touchstones. The arcade battles and later console ports turned Street Fighter II into a legend, and revisiting it today still feels rewarding, especially for players craving intense one-on-one action. Number 6. Final Fantasy VII. Few games have left as deep a cultural footprint as Final Fantasy VII. Released in 1997 on the PlayStation, it introduced millions to Japanese role-playing games and brought cinematic storytelling to the medium. Cloud Strife, Sephiroth, and Aerith's tragic arc are etched into gaming history, while the game's sprawling Midgar setting remains iconic. With its innovative materia system and blend of fantasy and cyberpunk aesthetics, Final Fantasy VII showed that video games could be both emotionally powerful and technically groundbreaking. It's no wonder fans still return to it decades later. Number 7. Metal Gear Solid. Hideo Kojima's Metal Gear Solid, 1998, redefined stealth gameplay and narrative ambition. The PlayStation classic put players in the shoes of Solid Snake as he infiltrated Shadow Moses Island, weaving espionage, political intrigue, and fourth-wall-breaking moments into one unforgettable package. From boss fights like Psycho Mantis reading your memory card to its cinematic cutscenes, the game felt years ahead of its time. Even now, Metal Gear Solid stands as a monument to storytelling innovation, combining stealth mechanics with a narrative depth that influenced countless games afterward. Number 8. Castlevania, Symphony of the Night. Released in 1997, Symphony of the Night is often credited with shaping the Metroidvania genre. Players explored Dracula's sprawling castle as Alucard, uncovering secrets, unlocking abilities, and facing challenging bosses. Its non-linear design, RPG progression, and gothic aesthetic made it stand out, proving that 2D side-scrollers could evolve into deep, replayable experiences even in an era dominated by 3D graphics. Its haunting soundtrack and art style still captivate players, making it one of the most influential and beloved games of all time. Number 9. Resident Evil 4. Launched in 2005, Resident Evil 4 reinvented survival horror and set the template for modern third-person shooters. Leon Kennedy's desperate journey through a rural European village introduced over-the-shoulder aiming, transforming action gaming forever. Its blend of horror, tense resource management, and explosive set pieces, from battling chainsaw-wielding villagers to fighting towering monsters, kept players on edge. While it leaned more into action than earlier entries, it struck a perfect balance that still feels unmatched. It's no wonder Capcom's masterpiece continues to be celebrated and remade. Number 10. The Elder Scrolls III: Morrowind. Before Skyrim became a household name, Morrowind, 2002, was the Elder Scrolls game that redefined open-world RPGs. Set on the alien island of Vardenfell, it offered a deeply immersive, player-driven experience full of factions, lore, and freedom. Players could truly shape their character's path, whether through magic, combat, or stealth, with no two playthroughs ever being the same. Its unique setting and unrestrained freedom still make it a standout, even compared to modern open-world RPGs. Number 11. Halo: Combat Evolved. When Halo: Combat Evolved landed in 2001, it revolutionized first-person shooters on consoles. Master Chief's battle against the Covenant introduced players to an expansive sci-fi universe, tight gunplay, and epic vehicular combat. The multiplayer became a cultural phenomenon, paving the way for Xbox Live and modern online gaming. With its massive levels, cinematic storytelling, and iconic soundtrack, Halo became a household name, and its influence on console shooters is still felt today. Number 12. Grand Theft Auto: Vice City. Vice City, 2002, wasn't just a game, it was a neon-soaked time machine to the 1980s. Players stepped into the shoes of Tommy Vercetti and built a criminal empire in a sprawling city inspired by Miami. Its soundtrack, packed with 80s hits, combined with its open-world chaos, gave it a vibe unlike anything else. Whether driving through neon-lit streets or causing mayhem with rocket launchers, Vice City captured the essence of excess and freedom. Even now, its setting and style make it one of the most beloved entries in the GTA franchise. Number 13. Diablo II. Released in 2000, Diablo II became the gold standard for action RPGs. Its dark gothic world, randomized loot system, and addictive gameplay loop of slaying demons and collecting gear created a formula that many games still chase. The 5 character classes, deep skill trees, and co-op multiplayer gave it endless replayability. It's the kind of game players would lose entire nights to without realizing it. With Diablo II, Resurrected bringing it to a modern audience, it's clear why the original still holds such a legendary reputation. Number 14. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. If Super Mario Bros. Defined platforming, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, 1992, showed how speed and style could create a new kind of thrill. Expanding on the original, it introduced Sonic's sidekick Tails, new abilities, and vibrant levels full of loops, springs, and hazards that tested reflexes. Its sense of momentum and fast-paced design made it instantly addictive, while its soundtrack remains iconic. Even after decades, Sonic 2 is considered the high point of the franchise and one of the most exciting platformers ever made. So, which of these legendary games have you played, and which ones are you planning to revisit next? Some may bring back waves of nostalgia, while others might feel like fresh discoveries even years later. Gaming has come a long way, but these classics remind us where it all started and why certain titles will always stand the test of time. If you enjoyed this list, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you're ready for more epic gaming content coming your way.